In here enjoying a nice warm view. Otto's in here cheering on with a nice warm view and his hot chocolate and his book. Let's go see how our warm-up's doing. Huge big rink. There's our competition. Here's our boys down here. Here's our fans. Hi! And there's the rest of them. There's Strider's family. Hi. Eli's family. And there's Bennett's mom. Who did you work for? It's the drilling.
Say what?
Who did you work for? The drilling hat. That's one of your fancy hats.
That's his.
Is that a Hill Corp symbol or?
Yeah, it's kind of like.
Those three stats.
I know, it's hard to tell, but.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
Over each.
Yeah. All right, this is a pretty good rink to film in. I'll zoom in here. There's Nell's grandparents. There's our coaches down there. There's our boys and girls. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. All right, here they go. Looks like we've got 13 minutes on the clock. Starting us off this morning, we've got Max and Strider and Paxton, what Wally likes to call the crash line. I got word that Paxton might be growing his hair out so he can fit in with his line mates. Back on D, we got Micah and Bennett Allworth. All right, clock starts. We got a face-off. We got Paxton over to Max. Max dumps it to Bennett. I need to get a little closer here. Max carries it down into the zone. Max goes far. Oh, Max whiffs on it, and the other team picks it up. The other team's carrying it down. You got Strider intercepts, and the other team comes right down the slot. Nope, Strider takes that one away. Strider bounces it off the boards. The other team pops it in. And we got Max with Max heading down. He's chopping lettuce, and he gets tangled up in the D of the other player, and they dump it to their player. We got a quick change of our D, so we've got Tegan and Nell out. We got Tegan Miller coming on to the far side. She carries it all the way in the zone. Tegan gets it right in front of the net. Max crashes to the net, turns. Max shoots and he scores! All right, so Max puts us on the clock at 12 minutes into the game. That'd be 1 minute into the game. That's becoming his signature shot. He's 3 for 3 with that shot from the hash marks there in the last 3 games. Great setup, though, as Tegan carried that puck all the way down, and she threw it in front of the net. I believe Strider or someone passed it back. Max got in there with the rebound. North Stars are up 1-0. So we did a line change. We got Eli Taylor, Shucko, and Kenzie Kim out. As Chuck takes possession of that puck, Chuck throws it on up, trying to get to Kenzie, and it's intercepted by the other team. So I think this team is in the division above us. And because our bracket's really small, there's only 3 teams in our bracket, so everybody's playing a team up. So right now, that's what it is. I'm not sure where this team's from. Maybe I'll try to find out. I think it might be a local team. Hot off the bench is Sloan. She tries to get it out of the zone. Her teammate comes in to help her. We got Kenzie Kim, and Chuck gets it out. Chuck has control. We've got Chuck with Eli Taylor over on the side. Eli comes in to help, throws it right down into the slot, picked up by the other team. The other team's carrying it down to the far side. And they get around Sloan. They fire also, but wide and to the corner. And that puck wraps all the way around. Nice poke check there by Troy Peters, holding it in at the line. Sloan passes it on to Harper. We got a little bit of collision, but Bennett Allworth stepped up to grab that, got it taken away. Bennett, it's under your feet, Bennett. Oh, the other team gets it, but Sloan picks that up, taps it off to the side. On up to Troy. Troy does get it out. It's under Troy's feet as he's trying to look for it, and he's pushed over, and that big kid just kind of knocked him down. Puck's tangled up there in Harper's feet, but she gets it on up to Chuck. No, that's Micah Anderson. Micah Anderson comes on down. Marcus on the far left side. Micah brings it right to the net. And they get a goal. So that was Micah to, maybe that was Troy Peters that stuffed it in right in front of the net. So that brings the score up 2-0 North Stars. Black Stars. I wonder where this team is from. All right, some fresh legs out. We've got Lily, Troy Peters, and Harper. Micah Anderson. Micah Anderson coming through the zone. Micah Anderson right there trying to do a dump pass to his teammate. And we got it out in the neutral zone. Now on over to Micah. Micah does a nice long pass just off the reach of Troy Peters. Troy's hustling to get there. Troy gets it. Troy gets it. Troy tries to, he tries to get it right to. Good hustle there in front of the net. Zoom in just a smidge more. There we go. Nell pokes it back into our zone. Tegan hustles back and takes control of that one. Tegan passes it up to Lily. Lily gets it up and out. Lily's hustling down, and we got Max putting on some jets, and that's icing.
Let's go, Black Stars! Be aggressive, let's go!
All right, so face off. Black Stars have it.
Nice idea!
Over up against the boards. Max Anderson gives it a little poke, gets that one out. Max trying to chase that one down. Max follows him around the net. He loops to do. Max comes around. Max passes it right up to. Great pass, great pass, great pass. Beautiful pass up to Tegan. She just wasn't able to hold on to it, but that's okay. Tegan fought really hard to get that puck back, and it landed her in the box. That's all right. Good hustle. We've got our D swapping out, it looks like. Bennett and Nell. We're going to keep Max and Strider in for the moment, as your North Stars go on a penalty kill. We got Max taking the face-off. Max gets it up to the other team, and then it bounces off of his boot, and it comes out into the neutral zone. The other team's coming on through. We got Max heading out, and Bennett. Get a stick on it. Lots of, there you go. Lots of confusion there as to where that puck was, but it was not on the other team's stick, and I guess we get a little bit of a interesting offsides there. It's offsides on us, but on their blue line. So he gets out some fresh legs. Eli Taylor, Chucko, and Sloan and Micah. We've got 1 minute left in this penalty kill. Your North Stars working hard, swooped in there by Micah Anderson. He read that one like a book, and he gets right in front of the net, shoots at the goalie. That was a solid block, I believe, going off the sound of that shot. And we get an offsides. So we'll face off at the line. We've got 36 seconds left. We got Chuck, Eli Taylor, nice little tap there. Eli, get it again, nice job. Eli taps it on up to his teammate Chuck, Charlie Hollenbeck. Chuck, Charlie, Charles. OC tries to clear the zone. We've got to fight for the puck as Sloan gives it a nice little tap. Now Micah has it back behind the net. We've got 14 seconds for this penalty kill. Micah swoops around Charlie. Micah has it on his stick. Micah carries it down. Micah gets to the far side. Micah is right in the center. Micah backhands and puts it in the net. So that brings your North Stars up 3-0. 6 minutes and 6 seconds into the first period. North Stars up 3-0. That puck is on Charlie's stick as he dumps it down into the corner. So we've got Nell out there. The other team makes an effort to clear it and wrap that puck around. And they do get it out. We got Chuck passes it on up to Eli Taylor, who throws it down right into the slot. We've got Kenzie Kim out there. And we are back to 5-on-5 hockey. And that was, I'm not sure if Micah's goal was shorthanded or not, as that penalty was right there at the end. So it might have been right when we got our fifth man on the ice. So there you can see our score. We're 3-0. North Stars face off. Tegan Miller on up to Lily. Oh, nice big shot there by Troy Peters. Tried to slam it right in front of the goalie. Might have been just a little too close. A nice, hard leg pad save from the goalie there. The other team tries to chip it out. Tegan Miller takes control of that, bounces it off the boards, and Troy Peters gives it a nice little tap in. We've got this player from the other team swooping in. They're going to fire, and nothing Jack can't handle. Your North Star fans go crazy with Jack's first big save of the day. Woo, woo. Getting a little love from his teammates. Always helps boost a goalie's confidence. So we've got Harper in there taking the face-off. Harper up to, ooh, nice save. Another one by Jack. That's 2 shots from the other team. Oh, ooh, Micah gets a stick on it again. Micah's got Harper. Harper's gonna get it right there. Yep, I saw that one. Nice job. Oh, took down his teammate. All right, so Micah carried it down, shot at the goalie, leg pad rebound off to the side. Harper was there to push that one into the net. Good job. I believe that might be Harper's first goal of this tournament. So we bring out the crash line of Max. Max right away throws it towards the net, gets a little bit hung up with another defensive stick, so it just jumps to the corner. We got Bennett Allworth, Micah Anderson coming in, jumps it to the far corner, and we get an offsides. So we've got your crash line in of Max Anderson, Paxson, Henry, and Strider with the long last name. And Bennett and Micah on D. Let's see what they can do here. As your North Stars are up 4-0, Max Anderson shoots. Nice shot at the goalie, and good cover by the goalie as he caught that with his glove save hand. Max gives it back to Bennett. Bennett shoots. Another great shot and a great save by the other team. Great setup by your North Stars. I like to see those good passing plays. And they get that puck up and over the boards. All right, face off. On over to Max Anderson. Max Anderson carries it into the zone. Max goes wide. He's over in the corner. Max passes it right in front of the net and just not able to connect there with Strider. It was a pretty hard, fast pass. As Paxson takes control, Paxson carries that puck around. Paxson gets it over to Micah, who bounces it off his shoe. Micah carries it in. It's right there for Strider to pick up the trash. Let's see. Micah throws it right to Max. Max unable to hold the stick on it as the other team. Nope, they don't quite got it. Paxson swoops in. Paxson's over in the corner, gets it to the far side. Strider comes up, passes it back to Paxson, who just misses catching it on his stick. It goes to the far side as the other team tries to set it up. Micah takes that, and as he falls down, he tries to pass it. The other team gets it through, and Paxson picks that one up. Paxson coming through the center, dumps it down into the corner. Max is there with him, waiting for a backup. The other team's carrying it around the net. We have Kenzie Kim fresh on the ice. Nice fire from Micah, and big catch there by the goalie. So we'll get a complete line change. Kenzie's going to stay there, wait for her line mates to come out. She's going to be playing with Mr. Hollenbeck and Eli Taylor. We will have Sloan and Tegan Miller back on D. That puck just squeaks by Sloan, picked up by Eli Taylor as he dumps it right in, and the other team takes that one out, but Tegan Miller is going to get there first, so she swoops that in. Tegan passes it on up to Eli Taylor, who gives it a little tap, gets it a little bit further. Nice job, Eli, over to Kenzie Kim. Kenzie Kim fires. Nice shot, nice save by the goalie. So we have less than 3 minutes left in the first period. Your North Stars are up 4-0. And North Stars are dominating this game as Jack goes down there in net, getting a little lonely, and that's okay. But here they come, as Wally would say, here they come. Oh, and they fire a shot, and it's far and wide. Jacko is alert and ready. Nice job, Jack. Good timing on my commentating, huh? He was ready for that. And that's probably going to go for icing as, yep, clock stops, 2 minutes. And we are going to get some fresh legs out here as Lily brings out her line. Harper and Troy Peters. We'll call this the, let's see, since Lily and Troy are both from Juneau, it's like the Capitals. With Harper, their president. All right, and the other team's setting it up. They fire at the net, and it is wide, thankfully, as Jack made a lunging save. Oh, another far and wide shot. Lily using her great stick handling skills as she lifts that other team's stick. Oh, and they fire on the net. Jack's going to go ahead and freeze the puck and give us a little bit of a pause. I think I'll have some coffee. This rink's not too cold here this morning. Beautiful save, Jack. As he covers, brings it down into a butterfly to secure that puck. Harper, face off. Back to Sloan's, or I'm sorry, back to Nell. Nell wraps it around the corner. Lily clears the zone, and we've got Harper hustling and Troy Peters hustling. We've got 3 down in their zone, and it's... All right, here they come. They're going to carry it out. They do not get through Nell, but she was knocked down in the process, so she blocked that one. Shot from the other team, but far and wide. Lily is on the hunt, and we've got Harper who picks, Harper picked that one up, swooped in. We have less than 1 minute to go. Nice centering pass right there. Harper, shoot. Great shot, Harper. Goalie was ready for it. Nice, another shot by Harper, another shot by Harper. 3 shots by Harper, all deflected by the goalie. Good hustle. Harper skating around with it, passes it up to Micah. Micah shoots, fires at the goalie, but it was deflected by a defensive player. We've got 2-on-1. They're coming to the far side. They're going to shoot, and they shoot far. Whew. Exciting times. Shot there, blocked by Nell. Lily takes that puck back behind the net. Lily bounces it up the boards and onto Troy Peters. Troy Peters gets it around, and that player just kind of knocks over Troy. Let's see if it's a little bit of what happened with Micah yesterday, but it also looked a little bit like interference. But no call on the play. So we've got only 9 seconds left in the first period, and then I get to take a break. Bennett fires back into the backboards, and that brings your North Stars to the end. Let's look at this. North Stars are up 4-0, and I'm going to take a quick break. Oh, no, I don't think anybody can hear you. You guys aren't. You guys are fine.
You do such a good job.
It keeps me All right, fans far and wide, we are back. The start of the second period. It's a 13-minute period where your North Stars are up 4-0. We got the crash line out here with Paxson, Max, and Strider up front. Tegan Miller and Bennett on D. Max working up against the boards, trying to get it out. Bennett trying to heckle that forward down there. He's staying on him. They're doing a little doopsie-doo as they spun around, a little square dancing down in the corner. Wait, that's not nice. Now he's holding Bennett up against the wall. We got Paxson in to take that one. Max had that one, and then he kind of lost it. Then Paxson jumped in to help him, and then we just lost it here at the blue line. Never fear, we got the Tegan-Egger down there. Takes that, oh! She regroups, she spins around. She takes a moment to set up and gets that to Max. Max passes it on up to Chuck, who, blows a tire. He goes down right at the boards, but he's up. Got Bennett on up to Strider. Strider, just tried to pass it up to Chuck. It bounced off the step. All right, now we got Chucko with the stick. Chucko carrying it down. Chucko gets in front of the net. Chucko fires. Nice leg pad save from the goalie, Max Anderson. Max Anderson carries it around the net, kind of shoots it, bounces post to the center. Right up to Chuck. Chuck fires. Nice leg pad save. Another fire by Kenzie Kim. 2 shots by your North Stars there back-to-back. Leg saves by the goalie. So we got a line change here. We got Kenzie Kim, Eli Taylor, and Mr. Hollenbeck up front. No. Tries to get a shot out. It was on the blade of the other team. And that team's coming on through, and they get through the legs of Sloan, but her backup partners help out. Charlie trying to get through, unable to get through. Ooh. And that other team is coming out fighting a little bit harder here. That other team is looking for an opportunity to try to score, as they've got somebody wide open there on the back door. Sloan just unable to get a stick on it. Charlie using his big reach gets it around. Charlie gets it out. Charlie's got Kenzie Kim with him. Kenzie's gonna go rush to the corner along with Charlie helping out. Somebody get over there in the point. Eli Taylor sees that need there, and he hustles into the point, and he's able to be in a good position to help us win that puck back. They are going to try to send it. We got Sloan holding it there, or I'm sorry, is that now? That's Sloan. That was Sloan who held it in at the line. There's Now. Now does a nice soft pass, intercepted, but picked up again by Eli Taylor. Eli Taylor coming through. Eli Taylor coming fire. Eli Taylor's going to get a shot. We're going to get a follow-up shot. Another follow-up shot, and everything smothered, covered, and fried by that goalie. He's on point this second period. So we have Lily's line, call it our capital line, of Troy and Lily, and President Harper there. Harper, beautiful pass centering. Nice kick interception there by the other team as Tegan jumps it over into the corner, gets it into the zone. Lily holding it there, getting it on up to Troy Peters right in the middle of it. Micah unable to put his stick on it. The other team's carrying through. They're going to get a shot, and they shoot far and wide. Harper intercepts that play right in the middle. Harper carries it down, does a nice pass onto Eli Troy Peters' stick. Troy is able to get it down deep into the corner. It's pushed over to the other side by the green and black team. San Mateo Black Stars. Right there in front of the net. Oh, just not able to capitalize on that one as the other team gets it down, and we have a breakaway as Micah reaches out, and he's going to get a trip for that. All right, Micah was trying to save the play, but when you swing your stick, it's going to be a trip. Easy call for the ref. That was back in Anchorage. Ref Ron might have given that one a penalty shot. That ref likes to give a lot of penalty shots. So your North Stars are on a penalty kill right now. I believe it's their second penalty kill of the game. We are at 7:45 in the second period to go. North Stars are up 4-0. This has been a scoreless period thus far. As they push that puck back into the corner, you've got Bennett up against the wall there. Bennett doing a good job digging. They throw the puck from the point, but it goes far and wide. Oh, nice little tapping. Good effort there getting that one out. Tegan Miller is ferocious. That's why they call her the Teganator. Oh, we got Strider out there and Paxson. Your North Stars have 26 seconds left on this nice job, Strider, getting that one out up onto the stick of Paxson. Paxson's going wide. Paxson's finding a lane to the far side. Paxson's over in the corner. He stops, doubles up, and a little bit of hustling over there up against the boards. Strider throws it right into the slot. Eli Taylor dumps it over to Paxson. Paxson just not able to hold on to it, and we are back to 5-on-5 hockey as the North Stars successfully killed that one. Oh, nice setup by that other team. They're going to fire, and excellent block by Henry. Hopefully that didn't hurt too much. It looks like it might have hit right at his shin pads. That was a great setup by the other team, though, as they passed up to their point. And that puck squeaks out. We've got Paxson hustling. No, on over to Bennett. Bennett unable to shoot as we got an offsides. Got to put this down for just a second. Nell on up to Charlie. Charlie right in the center. Nice pass on up to Eli Taylor. He tips it in. Eli's hustling. Kenzie's there hustling. They're trying to block this player in from the other team. Nell steps in. Nell gets a little tangled up. That player comes to the far side. The San Mateo player gets sandwiched up against the boards by Nell as Charlie steps in to take that one. But no, the other team, nice setup by the San Mateo. Ooh, their shot was just off, but it was a good setup. They're getting their players some good opportunities. The other team's shots are just not quite hitting the net, which is a bonus for us. And we did a goalie change. Keaton came in, and it looks like the other team also did a goalie change. Charlie Hollenbeck gets the puck in, pushes it to the far corner. Eli Taylor over there fighting up against the boards. Kenzie steps in to help. Harper comes in to help. Kenzie Kim has her stick on the puck. She is fighting hard against those bigger players. Kenzie is not giving up. Reminds me of when she battled last year. Oh, right, beautiful shot up to Eli Taylor. Just not able to bring that one in, but Eli shoots again. Nice. Oh! That was excellent job by that goalie, especially coming in cold. He had a great defensive play as he had to reach out and grab that loose puck quickly as Kenzie Kim was not hesitating as she crashed the net. 3 minutes to go in the second period. It's a scoreless second period. Troy Peters has an attempted shot, but it goes far and wide. Lily passes it right up to Harper. Harper right in there. Oh, thought Harper was going to get a shot. There we go. Lily's going to get a shot. Lily gets a shot right at the goalie's leg pads. We've got Harper trying to set it up right there to Micah. Micah fires a little bit harder and blocked by a couple players, I believe a stick. The other team tries to get it out, blocked by their own player. Micah holds it in. Micah dumps it back down into the corner. Nice setup pass there. Micah's going to shoot. Oh, Bardowski out. Not a bar down goal, but a bar out. Barowski by Micah. And the other team finally does get that puck out as we're in the neutral zone. We got Troy Peters giving it a whack. We've got a loose puck as Harper hustles down into the corner. The other team gets there first and bats it up between Micah and Eli Taylor. They get it in, and the other team chooses to ice it. So we've got 2 minutes and 18 seconds left to go in the second period, and out comes your crash line. Max and Strider with Paxson up front. Get Bennett and Nell on D. Max Anderson tries to get a shot off, blocked by the other team. Strider trying to set it up. Somebody get in that slot. There we go. Paxson up against the boards. Strider throws it on up to Bennett. Bennett fires, intercepted by the other team. Paxson gets a stick on it. He throws it back into the corner. We've got Max. Carries it around the corner. Max decides what to do. Max is deciding what to do. He's holding on to that puck almost a little too long as he gets tripped up, but Bennett swoops in to save that one. Paxson over to Max. Over to Max again. Max setting it up. Max doing some deaky moves, but is he gonna? He's playing hot potato there with that player, and they do get it out, and it does squeak just past the zone as we got a breakaway. The other team's gonna shoot, and they score. That was Bardowski from the other team. So they're on the boards now, 1-4. They just scored. All right, so less than a minute left to go. We got Kenzie Kim all by herself, taking on two of those big players up against the board. That puck comes free for Charlie. He's battling with it right at his feet there. Charlie passes it right across the front of the net. Kenzie Kim gets in there. Kenzie pushes it back to the corner. We got a loose puck, and Tegan's going to have to hustle to get there, and she does. Is that, I would have called that. The other player just pushed her down and took control of the puck, but we got 15 seconds left. Three, two, one. All right, end of the second period. The score is 4-1. All right, the start of the third period. So that end of the last period there, the other team snuck one in on us, but the North Stars are still up by 3. Keaton gives it a little deflection off to the side. So who do we have starting our third period here? We've got the Capital line of Troy, Lily, and President Harper. Tegan and, I'm sorry, Nell and Sloan back on D. Keaton's in net. Face off. Harper gets it over to the side, on up to the point. They pass point to point. They fire at the net, and it is far and wide. They pass it right. Nice little paddle poke there by Keaton as he gets it out of the way. The other team's pushing it in. Nell trying to carry it through traffic. Shot right to Keaton and smothered and covered. We got your crash line out with Max Strider and Paxson. Bennett and Tegan back on D. see if we can get this puck out. So far, we haven't had this puck out of the zone. Let's see, Max. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Puck out. We're working hard in the neutral zone. Paxson and Tegan. Tegan gets it on up to, just bounced up and over Bennett's stick. The other team comes through. They fire to the far corner. Max is there to push it down, and Paxson gets it out. The other team holds it in. He's gonna get a shot, but it goes to the far side of the net. Tegan bringing it down. Tegan gets it in, and she's chasing after it as Max is chasing after it, and it wraps all the way around. Let's see what they're going to do. They're going to call icing. So we will come back down here, and we get a line change as we bring out Charlie's line with Eli Taylor, Kenzie Kim, Sloan, and Micah on D. We'll face off down in their zone, the other team. Micah fires at the net, deflected off the blade of the other player. Nice back corner pass over to Charlie as he gets pushed a little bit. Charlie throws it at the back of the net. We got Kenzie Kim. Oh, nice steal by Kenzie Kim. She just stole it like she owns it. Oh, great setup, but we were robbed by the other team's defense as they poked that one out of the way, which is what they should do. So let's give that credit where it's due. Good defensive play by the other team as Sloan's trying to hold it in there at the blue line, and they squeak it past her. We've got 3-on-1. They're going to get a shot at the net, and they score. All right, so that brings the score up to a 2-point game. Your North Stars are still ahead, but only by 2. Your North, wait till it quiets down. All right, so our North Stars have not scored since the first period, so let's see if this Capital line can throw one in the net. We got Micah just losing it at his feet. Lily gets a stick on it. Lily bounces it off to the side. Lily unable to hold on to it. So this other team fires at the net. Keaton gets a deflection with his paddle there. Come on, North Stars. The other team here is coming on a little bit strong. They're going to get a shot. They're getting a shot, and they score. All right, we could see that one coming. All right, so our 4-point lead is now down to 1-goal lead with 9 minutes and 29 seconds left. Let's see if we can find a little more energy in the tank, North Stars. I know it was an early game. Let's see if we can hustle here. 9 minutes, 29 seconds left. See if we can get another goal. All right, good job, Strider, as he pokes that one out. We get it out of the zone. I'm not sure the North Stars have had a shot on net here. Not us. Oh, right there, Max. Shoot. Oh. Don't hit back, Max. Woo. So the other team's protecting their goalie a little bit, but you can. Bang. You can keep going after that puck until they blow the whistle. That's why they're called the crash line. Tegan gets it back into the corner, trying to get it to Max. Nice defensive play there by Nell. Paxson gets it up to Max. Kind of lost at his feet, but we got Tegan taking it through. She pokes it in. We've got We've got Nell and Strider.
Put your stick down.
Ooh, Max takes it. Max gets tripped up in the process, but no call, and that puck's all the way back down. So Bennett has it. Bennett on up to Chuck. Chuck on up to Max. Max carries it on down. Max does a nice long pass, and it's deflected right on the goalie. Nice job. Kenzie Kim, that was Kenzie Kim who kind of threw it up at the net. So we have trying to get a line change here. Nice defensive play by Micah, trying to stay on his feet. Micah carries it on in. Micah passes it right up to the slot, and the player's down, and Chuck doing a good job hanging back on D as Micah went forward. Chuck brings it now down into the zone, pushes it back into the corner. Your North Stars have a 1-goal game as they're hacking and slashing there, and they little Kenzie with a wraparound goal. Nice job. All right. Okay. Everybody take a deep breath. We've got a 2-goal lead now. Good hustle by your North Stars. I believe that might be Kenzie's first goal of the game. First game of the tournament. First goal of the tournament. I love it when we get many different players on the score sheet. I will post the score sheet afterwards so we can see all the goals and the assists and how hard our North Stars are working. So where we're at is about 6:45 left in the game. North Stars have a 2-point lead, but this team is not giving up. They're fighting and scratching, and whoa, nice little poke check there by Keaton, and our defense was able to swoop in and get that puck out of the danger zone. Now, she's kind of losing it at her feet, but she gets it, and she pokes it on up to Chuck, who pokes it on out. That puck may go for icing. Nope, they're going to wave off icing. As we had nice play there by Troy Peters, takes that away. The other player swapped it back, almost shot on his goalie. We've got one player coming through, does not get through Sloan and Nell. Nell passes it up the boards onto Troy Peters. Troy Peters recircles around. Troy passes it right to the slot. They shoot. Beautiful glove save by Keaton. He was ready for that one. I love those glove saves midair. That puck was a missile headed for the back of the net. Intercepted by Keaton, doing what he does. There's that goalie mom down there supporting Keaton. She's got her button on her sleeve. I made buttons for everybody, so make sure when your players get back, you ask to see the button. All right, nice hustle there by Eli Taylor as he gets it out of the zone. I'm sorry, that was Troy Peters. We've got our capital line in. Micah passes it on up to Wigren, on up to Lily. Lily's going to have a clean shot at the net, and goalie covers that one, and Troy was right there to crash in on that if need be. Oh, right back to Lily again. Lily throws it back to the net, but it's just a little far, so she goes and chases it down. Lily's up against the boards, and that's a loose puck over to Harper. Harper throws it at the net, hits the post, and goes to the side. Tegan holds it in at the line, dumps it back down into the corner. We have less than 5 minutes to go, and it's 2-point lead game for your North Stars. The other team threw it at their net. Oh, you got Micah stepping in. Micah shoots and scores. That's a hard one from the slot. That's a hard one for the goalies to defend, as that's a nice, easy shot there from the slot. And a lot of times that goalie gets screened. That's a hard one to defend. But good news for us, we have a 3-point lead now. So the North Stars are wide awake here in the third period as we've scored 2 goals. And we have 4:44 left. We have our crash line out with Max Strider and Paxson. Paxson has the puck right now, and he tries to pass it up to Max, gets deflected. He gets it up to Max. Max has it. Max passes it back to Paxson. Nice. Oh, beautiful. Max to Paxson to Strider. Strider gets poke checked a little off to the side. Strider throws it at the net. Intercepted. Nice job by Bennett using his body and his stick to keep that puck in. The other team gets that one out. Nice little swipe there by Bennett. Good defensive play. So this is why kids play Sharks and Minnows right here, as they're trying to, that little bit of play there, trying to keep the puck away. Paxson shoots, rebounded by the goalie. Strider throws it right up to the slot. The other defense is trying to wrap it around. Max holds that one. Max has it on his stick. Max throws it to Paxson. Max has it back on his stick. Back to Paxson. Max has it back. Max really wants this puck. Holy cow. Max shoots. What a shot. And that was that slot shot I was talking about, but the goalie saw that one and was prepared. So Max is going to get another chance. Oh, he is just hot after this puck. All right, the other team gets it out. They throw it right on net. Keaton pushes it off to the side, and Nell takes that one back around the corner. Nell does a long pass intercepted by the other team, but Strider's there, and Nell's there, and Bennett's there to take that one. Keaton gives it a poke back behind the net. The other team tries a wraparound, and Paxson does not. Oh, danger zone, danger zone, danger zone. Nice job, Paxson. Gets that one out. So we have Paxson and Max coming down. Max with the puck. Max coming to the far side. Max stops and tries to circle up, but that defense just stole it away as we have Kenzie Kim hot off the bench. 2 minutes, 36 seconds left and a 3-point lead for the North Stars as it goes back to Max. Max throws it up to the other team as he was trying to pass to his point, I'm sure.
Come on, let's do it!
Sloan bounces it off the boards and on to Max. Max is hustling and she gets it on up to Kenzie Kim. And now it's on to Chuck Stick and the coach calls Max out. And that goalie smothers and covers our shot. You have 2 minutes left in this game, 2:11 to be exact. We've got Eli Taylor, Chuck, and Kenzie Kim over there on the far side. Tegan does a great job pushing that puck back down into the zone. Tegan throws it at the net, bounces off of Charlie's stick, onto Eli Taylor's stick as he tries to pass it up to Kenzie, and it was just out of her reach. But good idea. Kenzie Kim takes a beautiful pass from Sloan. Kenzie gets it in onto Chuck's stick. Chuck passes it up to Sloan. Sloan fires at the net. Tipped in by Kenzie over to the corner. Onto Chuck's stick. He tries to backhand it. Onto Eli Taylor. He throws it at the net, behind the net. Chuck holds them up against the boards. Chuck takes it. And the other team gets that one out. So the other team is coming on down. They've got to get through the Sloan and Tegan line, and they do not. Tegan with some great defensive skills there. She takes that puck back. Sloan pushes it back up on the boards. The other team pushes it back. Sloan using her body there to take that one away. Sloan passes it on up to Kenzie Kim. Kenzie Kim trying to stick handle around, and she does get it out in the neutral zone. We have less than 1 minute left for your North Stars. Kenzie Kim with the puck. Kenzie Kim On up to Charlie Hollenbeck. It gets tangled up in the ref's feet as he has to jump up. They throw the puck back behind the net. We've got 45 seconds left as Eli Taylor throws it at the net. It goes back into the corner. Right there for Micah. Micah shoots up high. 31 seconds left. Lily fires at the net. It also goes back around the corner. Oh, good attempt there by Charlie. He had an open corner. It was just a couple inches off. Are they going to call icing? No, as Micah gets that one. We've got less than a second left. And your North Stars' final score of the game, 6-3. As a big glove save there by Keaton in the third period, and maybe that helped shift the momentum a little bit. North Stars were able to hold on to their lead. All right, so this video will be able to be watched, but it might be 24 hours because it has to upload. Again, North Stars